Hey YouTube, it's Jake. I know I haven't been making a lot of videos here recently. A bunch of stuff with my family has gone on, that has been happening. So I'm going to explain some of the stuff that has happened here recently, why I've been absent, some of the stuff that's been going on in my life, so the reasons why I haven't been making videos for the past like month and a couple of weeks. It's probably been like a month and a half already. I'm sorry I haven't been making videos. I want to now. I'm gonna start doing it again, but just life caught up with me for a little while and stuff's been just going on. Like I said, I'm gonna cover some of the stuff that's happened, and also I also want to give another shout out to Sue Dunhill. Thank you for that awesome box that you gave me with my last video. I love the tobaccos. I'm actually going to discuss that in my next video that I'm going to be talking about. I love this stuff. This stuff is awesome. I thank you for sending it to me. It's probably going to be one of the ones that I keep in my car. I'm probably going to order another 10 of it and store it. Oh, sorry. I've got the phone on my bed, and I'm just kind of sitting here. Alright, so I'm going to get into that. St. Patrick's Day, a really fun time, as everybody had. I'm glad everybody had so much fun. And the Dagners, I also loved your pipe that you guys had. That was a really cool pipe. It was awesome. I know everybody had a great time. I'm glad everybody had an awesome time. But my St. Patrick's Day, the reason why I was going to post a video for St. Patrick's Day and never got around to it because of what happened. St. Patrick's Day, my grandpa wasn't doing very well. Something happened, and him and my grandma, he was talking to my grandma, trying to get to go to the bank, is what I understand of it. She looked at him and said, "Bob, what's wrong?" Because he kept saying bank 5, bank 5, 5 bank, and she couldn't figure out what he was saying. So she freaked out and asked him, hey, what's going on? I can't understand. What are you talking about? And he said, I have no clue. I don't know what's going on. So we rushed him to the hospital. I'm sorry, also, I've got allergies, and all of the grass has been cut, all the mold in the air and everything is going on. But yeah, I've been dealing with it all day. Medicine wore off. But anyway, took him to the hospital because she thought, he's having a stroke. She thought he was having a stroke. And they did a CAT scan. Found out that he had a brain tumor the size of an apple on his head. It was right in this area right in here. And it was pushing. There's a little space in your head right here, underneath your brain, where your brain and your skull is. And it was sitting there, and it was pushing his brain up and over and pushing down also. So it was affecting his speech, affecting some of his memory. He wasn't quite sure, what he was doing. He could form sentences in his head, he just couldn't say them. He knew what he was going to say, but he couldn't. So he could answer yes and no questions, like he could shake his head yes and no and figure out what was going on. But he just couldn't verbally speak everything. But he was rushed to Jewish hospital here in Ohio. It's out towards Cincinnati, I do believe. I'm not completely sure of the exact locations. But he was rushed out there, and they did a few more tests. He was there for a couple of weeks. But the first week he was there, they were running some tests, trying to figure everything out. And 3 days into it, they said, okay, we've got a game plan. We've got to do this surgery. And we'll see where it goes from there. We had the surgery. He had the surgery. It was a 16-hour surgery. We were all sitting in the waiting room waiting on him. Watching, making sure everything was going off okay. Watching the big screen where it says, hey, you've got, this person going through surgery. Sorry, babbling on about it, but after the 16 hours of waiting, the chief surgeon that was there, that was operating on him, came in to tell us, the surgery went okay. They got around 98%, but the rest is all like little particles that's going to be there, and he has to do radiation therapy for it. He has to do radiation treatment. So we got all that done, said and done. He was there for another week or so. Just kind of, they were walking around the hospital after the fact and making sure everything was okay, doing a couple more tests, making sure that he was going to be okay after the surgery and healing and everything. So now he's back home. He's doing okay. He can walk up the steps, get himself a glass of water, just things that, after the brain surgery, he was just kind of left not unknowing how to do, but it was a little difficult trying to get back into his normal routine. But now he's doing better. He's doing a lot better. I'm going actually over there just to go see him. I haven't been able to since he's gotten out, just because of, I wanted him to have his own space. I know other relatives are going over there to see him. But the most of all, the fact that I've been working a lot, here and there, just trying to, get everything settled. But I'm going over there within the week. I'm thinking hopefully I want to go Thursday would probably be my most optimal time, just because I've got the entire day off. I can, go over there, spend a few hours with him, and hang out. But, yep, my biggest things, the reason why I haven't been around was that, and personal things that have been going on. I've been dealing with a lot of depression issues, and I know a lot of people say, oh, depression is just, something you get sad, you find something happy, you'll get over it, blah, blah, blah. For anybody that is out there on the YouTube community that has had depression, dealt with depression, or knows somebody who has, that it can be a struggle with some things. And there were times when I just didn't want to get out of bed and go do anything. I just laid here. So I've kind of gotten through some of that crap. Most of it was because me and my girlfriend, I know it's gonna, oh god, blah blah blah, girlfriend and guy, we broke up. It was hard on me, and that brought on, I already had depression, but that brought on it was even worse, and it was hard for me. But I'm over that crap now. We got back together. We worked out all of our quirks and our issues. We still have issues, but we're still dealing with it. We're getting through this together. And it's going to be one of those things. It's a first step. It's one of those things you have, as a relationship, as anybody's had a relationship, you've always had problems. Everybody's had problems. Nobody can say otherwise. If you haven't, there's something wrong. But we're working through our problems. We're getting everything together. And we're making sure that, we understand each other a lot more than what we had. But yeah, those are the biggest things that have been going on with me, other than work. But mostly I've just been trying to get through all of this stuff, find myself in all this, reconnect with myself, as well as reflect on all the things that have been happening. So I'm just gonna leave this video with that. My next video, I will be going over some of the stuff that I've been trying. All of the tobaccos that I've tried so far from Sioux, I've liked all of them. The Mac Baron is definitely one of the coolest ones that I have. I like that. It's cool how old it is, and that you gifted me that from your personal collection. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Next paycheck, if you're watching this, Sue, I am going to figure something out. I am going to try and figure something out that I can send to you, because I've been watching videos of yours trying to figure out all the stuff that you like. I'm not completely sure whatsoever what to send you, but I've still got the box. Gotta find the box. I've still got the box. I will send you something at some point. I still have to figure out. I've got the address, or what I think is the address, which should work well enough. But sorry about that. My sister's dogs are barking. But I'm going to try and figure that out and send you something here soon. Just as a thank you. I know that you didn't have to send me anything for being the 700 subscriber, and I thank you. But I'm going to send you something just as, you know, thank you for everything that you do on YouTube. I love hearing some of your stories. I know that you've had a couple of videos where you say, you know, the same old stories. You say that they are the same old stories, not saying that they are. But I'm going to figure something out. I'm going to send it to you. But my next video is, like I said, is going to cover some of the stuff that I've been trying, as well as some of the new stuff that I got. One of my friends gave me an opportunity and I took it. So I'm going to show you that. It's very awesome, as well as a couple of new tobaccos that I got the other day, and some accessories that I got. That's pretty cool. I'm also going to show you a few things that I got at a expo that I went to. It's called the Victory of Light. It's a big like psychic festival and like religious stuff here and there, but I mainly go there because lots of rocks, lots of crystals, lots of stuff I like. So I'm going to show some of that in the next video too. Again, I'm sorry for not being on YouTube. I'm going to start making more videos here and there. I'm gonna be more active on the account. So look forward to that if you like my videos. Also, Sue, if you're still watching this, with this stuff, I've smoked this 4 times now, I do believe. 3 or 4 times, along with all the other stuff that I've been smoking. Like I said, love this stuff. If anybody gets a chance to go get some of this stuff, and you like vanilla tobaccos, you like aromatics like that, definitely give it a try. It's not bad. The pricing is not too horrible. It's a pretty large tin of it. Open back up. And the smell alone is awesome. I'll let you kind of see it. I keep the plastic piece on it just because I don't want any tobacco hitting the lid and falling out. But ooh. Stuff's nice. I like it. I know it doesn't look like I smoked much of it. Oh. I know it doesn't look like I smoked much of it, but I use my mini corn cob just because I usually take some of it with me to work, and I don't really smoke at work. It's just for like the car at home. I like it. It's fun. Tastes good. I like it a lot. But yes, again, thank you, Sue, and thank you for everybody who's watched this video. I'm going to try and knock out a couple more either tonight or in the morning. But, yep, that next video is going to be up here soon. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Keep your pipes going. What else can I say? I thank all of you that's watched this. I've been watching the Dagners, Stogie Farts, the Diabetic Man, so many more. There's so many of you guys. But I will definitely be uploading more videos. I want to go to Chicago Week, the Chicago Pipe Show. I want to go so bad, but I gotta work. I live in Ohio, and I have no way to get down there without paying a butt ton of money. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Oh, also, another thing that has been happening with me, or with what I should say with life at the moment. As you know from the video that I posted before, I'm in a band now. We've been a band for about 2.5 months, I would say, 2.5 months. We've got our first concert coming up May 13th at the Thompson House in Newport. We're playing the main stage, which is freaking awesome. Everybody that I've talked to that's musicians that are local say, you know, if you got your first show at the Thompson House on the main stage, you're doing something right. So we're gonna go rock that place. If anybody on the YouTube pipe community is either wanting to go to the show or is going to be out there, let me know ahead of time. I will get you tickets. I don't know how. I've got a lot of tickets, but I don't know how I'm going to get to you before. But if you are ever out this way during that time at some point, let me know within that week. I can meet you somewhere, or if you want to hang out, smoke a pipe, I can give you the tickets then. But yeah, it's gonna be cool. If you guys want to find us on Facebook, it's Dystopia. You can find them through my Facebook, Jake Dyer. You will see a photo of me playing a guitar that I really want, but it's like $500, so I can't get it yet. But you can find them through me. That'd be cool. Now that I'm blabbing on about that, I should have just made that into another video. Whatever. I'm just gonna go ahead and go. Happy smokes. Keep your pipes rolling. Just love main thing that I want you guys to take away from this thing that I'm talking about. Whenever you see a loved one, and whenever you know, anybody that you love, that you see, that you know, friends, family, colleagues at work, wherever you're at, let everybody know that you love them. Because we never knew that anything was going on with my grandpa. He said it's been going on for months, and he just didn't want to say anything because he didn't want to burden anybody. He's stubborn. I love him. He's my grandfather, and I'm glad he's still here with us. But doesn't matter. Whoever you see, who you love, let them know you love them. You never know when the last time you're going to get to say it is. I'm going to leave you with that, guys. You have a good one. Look forward to my next video. See ya.